Hey Capricorn, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the second half of October. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Only take the messages that resonate. Leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do offer them. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you so much Capricorn for your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions. I appreciate that. Let's see. What are the messages second half of October for the sign of Capricorn? Capricorn. Temperance. Whoops, the World. Queen of Wands. It feels like a very smooth transition here of something that has come to a closure and end, a success, a victory. I feel here, Capricorn, that you're definitely ready to challenge yourself and take something else on. There's a new passion, a new drive for something. It's kind of like you may have really overcome or what's the word I'm looking for? Accomplished. Like you've accomplished something really important in your life, but it's like there's more to accomplish. It's like I'm ready for the next challenge. You're challenging yourself. But something here is like falling into a nice smooth path for you in terms of the outcome being very successful for you. With the Temperance there's that having patience along the way. That may be something that you actually may have an ability or some way of speeding up something or making something happen. Maybe you're really good at multitasking or taking on a few projects at once or handling multiple things. And I feel that something, although it's kind of needing maybe a little bit of time or patience, you somehow find a way to make it happen a little bit faster. By doing a little more than the bare minimum kind of thing. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Three of Wands. Yeah, there's that. There's no waiting. That's what I'm saying here. You're ready to move on to the next thing. You're not really waiting too long. Maybe that's part of the patience. It's kind of like you don't need a lot of time off or rest, or you don't need too much of anything in order to move on and go on your next journey kind of thing. The World is the last card of the tarot. So this is the end. You've accomplished something, but that Queen of Wands is very passionate, very fired up to take on something new. And I do feel like you almost, it's like you had something brewing while you were moving out of it into the new. It was almost like, it was like a transition that had one thing going with another, and as one was exiting, the other one was already planning on the future. So there is something here that you're ready. You see an opportunity, you see more growth, new things coming in for you that you're ready to move on. What is this about here? What is the energy around this new beginning for Capricorn? Capricorn, new beginnings. Page of Swords, what else? King of Wands, okay. Some of you may be looking into a partnership. Having conversations around somebody here. There is conversations around somebody else who feels just as... There's a bit of entrepreneurial energy there if it's a work-related situation. One more, I want to clarify the World with the King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. If some of you are in a relationship, this is going to kind of turn the story a bit here. There's a couple things I get. One more for that. I feel like some of you, if you've met a new person or you're connecting with somebody, you're both on the same page of ending your pasts. Like you're both in the same direction of kind of cutting cords and letting go of the past. Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody here is on the same decision, the same timeline, the same. I feel like King and Queen of Wands is a very compatible in their ways, but also like you're on the same, you want where you're headed, but you're both closing up an old cycle, or you're both finishing up that world cycle, or the world card, I should say, the end of a cycle, with the Queen of Swords cutting off or letting go of something, making a decision. You're both very clear. You've had the conversation. You've looked into all the things that you needed to clear off your plate, kind of thing. But let me clarify this for a sec. What was that? Was going to flip over. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're both at the same place of this sort of a new crossroads, a new decision, a new beginning. I want to clarify that again, though. I'm just curious here. Capricorn and their person. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like the two of you are really kind of ready to move on. You're ready to start something new. You're ready. You're both. It's like the Knight of Wands is also like messengers and messages that are coming towards us with a lot of energy, a lot of passion, possibly coming from a distance. And I feel like you're both at this same crossroads energy. You're both starting something new here. Page of Swords. You're looking into something. Some of you may have, there could be a bit of online communication there. It's almost like I get this thing of when you saw each other, because I feel like the King and Queen of Wands, there's kind of a mirroring effect. It's like the male to the female. It doesn't have to be male, it could be same sex, but it's kind of like the other part, the other mirror of yourself. It's like when you saw this, when you met this person, when you saw this individual, is when you kind of knew that you were going to, that was sort of the, I'm moving on that. I'm moving towards that person. I'm feeling it, the excitement of pursuing that. Now, this could be a role when it comes to a partnership with a job, with work. If it's entrepreneurial, it's kind of like you found a match. You found someone that you felt was aligned with the same kind of drive, the same kind of passion, and you're like, as soon as you guys met, or as soon as you had a conversation, you felt this like similarity thing. Why the Four of Cups? The Judgment. Yeah, this is a big decision. You both put the past behind you. I actually don't think, I think that you surprisingly, like you actually were, you may have thought that you or this person was going to let you down. You may have thought this was like somebody that was going to come in and you were like, oh, watch, just my luck, or just this feeling that this person has something that they're hanging on to, maybe a past relationship. You could have both. When you found out that you were maybe leaving something behind you, you may have thought that this person would let you down. This person's not over. This person is still clinging on. You may have had that experience in your life, but the Judgment is showing here that, again, you're both on the same sort of endings of your past and moving in the same direction. For some of you, that is going to be maybe something here that disappoints you with the Four of Cups. There could be another area in this connection where you're like, there is a disappointment or something where you feel a little bit let down. But I would say the majority, or the stronger feeling here is that judgment has been done, closure has been made, and you're both moving in the same direction, moving on, letting go of the past, opening up new possibilities, new opportunities. I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups. What is it that could be disappointing or letting Capricorn down? What is this offer that comes in? It is an offer, but The ending, the Tower. The Tower. Why the Tower? Why the Tower? The Six of Swords. Oddly enough, I don't know here, guys. This is another sign of moving on. There's a bit of a smooth transition, as I mentioned in the beginning, because the Six of Swords is leaving something behind for calmer waters, you know, a smoother ride here. But the Tower, this ending, so whatever came in, whatever this offer was, or whatever this, it's sort of like you either moved on very quickly from a disappointment, or there's somehow a disappointed or a discouragement because of some kind of ending. There could be, it's like it's done, like, let me let that sit for a sec, guys. I don't quite understand yet what this is fully trying to say. Tell me about the Judgment. This decision here, this closure of your past. Somebody here might be saying, hey, listen, if your past came back, if somebody came forward, would you consider this? Would you reconsider an offer? Would you accept an offer? And it's like, no, that is done. That is finalized. That is over. I'm moving on. There could have been a little bit of gaining or making sure that somebody here was fully in the clear about the decision that they made. And it's a confirmation, feeling like you may have been pursued, or you may have had this in the past where somebody may have, went back or took up a different... Tell me about the Judgment. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Kind of worrying about the decision that somebody made if closure was really there. There was a little bit of fear here, or you being caught up in your mind here, Capricorn, that somebody here's decision was actually finalized, was actually the truth. It's sort of feeling like, is that person still stuck in a situation? Are they as free as me? Are they as available as me? Are they ready to move on? Are they ready to do this thing together? And I feel like over a certain period of time, or through discussion or whatever that is, Capricorn, you do get confirmation. There's something that shows you that the Judgment is a done deal, and that the Tower, the ending, and the Six of Swords is not looking back, not reconsidering. Even if somebody were to come back into the picture or try to reconciliate or something like this, it's kind of like, no, they may have already tried that and it didn't work. So there is a little bit of feeling like you are a little bit in the dark around maybe what this person told you or what you understand to be true, and now you see this. I feel like this person, both of you, again, are on the same path of having both of your past cleared up and moved on from. There could be, though, however, there could be some stress or anxiety around something that isn't quite closed off, or has, there is something there that could still cause you a little bit of stress and disappointment. I do think there is some kind of compromise. That feels very weird. I don't know. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let that energy go. I feel like Six of Swords is just saying, move on. And somebody here, maybe they're hanging on. feeling like they can't get this out of their mind. That's something somebody might not be fully moving on. I don't know. I'm going to let that be. What's the closure? What's the outcome for Capricorn? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this is big change, guys. This is something that really, I think the two of you benefit. I think you're going through that or the World card, the end of something, the success. The Wheel of Fortune is huge change for you for the better. There's a lot of positive outcomes here for you. I really like your major arcana cards, which are the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment, and the Temperance. There's definitely a new cycle beginning. This situation or person that comes into your life, it does create a big change for you for the better. And I think that there was a little bit of worry here that you were going to get, misled, or somebody not being fully over or finished with something of the past that you didn't want to have to deal with. But I think the Wheel of Fortune is saying, you know what, either I've changed or my life has changed, a situation. This is positive outcomes for you. This is life bringing you a person or a situation at the exact time that you need, because the two of you have you've got this clean slate energy. There is, again, and maybe that's where Temperance is showing up, we still have to have patience. We still have to allow things to fully heal. And that Queen of Wands might have a little bit of like, let's keep moving forward, let's get on it. And there could be a bit of a stronger passion for, and the King of Wands wanting what they want, not allowing or reminding you here to allow for the natural outcome to kind of fall into place. Take the necessary time that you need for something to fully heal and to take its own course. Because you do have a lot of it could be anxious energy here. You've got a Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You've got a lot of let's hurry up and get this done. And I'm wondering if is there a rush? Do you need to rush it? Okay, let's see. Especially with that Temperance, it's like patience, just going with the flow a little bit. It's like you want an answer yesterday, or you want a decision to be made. The Judgment, it has to happen on the timing. It's a timing thing. So there could have been a disappointment that something hadn't closed out or completely finalized, and you were thinking it was done or over. It is, though. It seems to be. What's the oracle of the bird? Ibis, or Ibis. Wisdom. Follow the promptings of heart and soul. All wisdom dwells in you already. Ibis. Or Ibis. With the Ibis, a messenger of ancient wisdom strides into your life. Its appearance announces new beginnings and a new way of approaching life. Ibis endows you with perseverance, conscientiousness, and a connection to your natural intuition and wisdom. You will find all the answers within. Look inside and read the signs of nature on the outside. In this way, you can build up your energy, learn to sustain it. That which you draw from your vital source of power will open up whole new pathways for you. As a scribe to the gods, I encourage you to consciously take the time to write about your innermost being. The divine seeks to reveal itself in the world through you. You are a mediator between the worlds. Have courage and share your thoughts with the world. My feather magic allows you access to the book of wisdom, so that you may read, receive deep insights, and gain new knowledge. Some more meanings here. Introspection, mobilizing inner reserves of strength, overcoming obstacles, new beginnings, messenger and scribe to the gods. And your affirmation, Capricorn, I live according to the wisdom of my heart. So very simple message there. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It was a little bit, I don't know, there's a little bit of energy here that seems to be kind of hanging around or lingering, but hopefully this reading makes sense. It was clear for you. Have a great day, guys. Thanks again for all your support. I appreciate it. I will see you soon. Take care.